Well, this is an interesting thing. Interesting. I don't know if I'm actually going live or not. I would need somebody to tell me if they see me going live. Am I live? I should be live. Hey, honey, look me up on TikTok.
Seems dead.
Look me up. Alexa, stop.
I don't TikTok.
No, just go see if I'm live.
On what?
On TikTok.
I don't have TikTok.
You don't have to have it. You can just look and see who's live. This says I am. I don't know. I guess I'd need to see some comments. How do the comments work? If I am streaming, please let me know.
Yeah.
Somehow. Am I live? Is it recording me being live? Live on YouTube. Live. Elevate my rewards. Let's see. Am I live? Okay. I think I need to play a song. What am I going to play the song to? Ooh, apparently I am live on YouTube. That's great. Now, if I could
let her
see...
find it in the park.
Oh, where? In the park? Will it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Have one.
Ooh, I am live. I am live. That's so cool. Look at that. I am streaming live from my computer. I have been trying to do this for such a long time. And now I finally figured it out. However, I am still dealing with some camera issues, like size, direction, angles, things like that. So thank you for staying with me. Gosh, my head is really big in there. Okay, I'm gonna, hey, is that better? That's better. All right. All right. So hopefully this is also recording on oh, there is a delay, but that's okay. So I am opening up the 30 days of deschooling. And we are on I think we're on day 17, but I'm not entirely sure. So I'm going to figure that out right now. If you are, let me see if I can look this up because I don't know how to see your comments. Let's see. Please let me see your comments. All right. Here we go. And I know I've got a dress that's got green on it. You two people that are watching me right now, thank you for this 201 hearts. I love hearts. Okay. I do not know how I'm doing this from Restream, and this is my first time. So I'm really looking for, well, welcome to my stream. Questions and answers. Q&A. Ask questions in the chat. Yes. So there's a ticker. Hello. Chat overlay. This is new. This is new for me. Alrighty. How can I respond to people? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to change this to live. Secondary options. Uh, day 17. I think it's day 17. Gotta look. I think it's day 17. I cannot see any comments right now. So if you're commenting, I do see 5 people watching. This is a test live, so please comment. It says comments will show. Okay. I'm gonna here. Okay, let's see if that works. Deschooling. Okay. I'm gonna hide that. Okay. There are new comments will display here, but I do not see any. So let's see. If you are commenting on my stream, keep tapping the hearts because then I'll know you're there. This is a very new thing for me. Okay. Theater mode, orientation, picture in picture, full screen, and volume. Okay. There's a ticker. And show a ticker. Hi. Yes.
Can I borrow the car on Saturday, July 26th?
Yes. That's the day after Felicia. Uh-huh.
Booking that couple's there. It's in the fall.
The day after Felicia.
Yes. I have not given you that information yet because we barely seen each other.
It's okay when you give me information. You don't give me information. I said last night I should take some pictures of the garden. You didn't tell me. I sent you a bunch of pictures of the garden to send to me.
Because I asked her to do that. And everybody can hear you. Share the screen, invite guests, add something. Settings. Ooh, I have settings. Participant show graphics. Guest can control the edition of show non-video participants. Yes. Show. Okay. I don't know how to do this. So this is me de-schooling TikTok. Choosing something to do and doing it. New comments will display there. Yeah, let's see. Not the captions. Okay, closing the caption. Design. So, video clips. Ooh, there's a background. Interesting. Music. Ooh, I can have music. Music. Chill. Chill. Right? No, can't do that. Can't do. Music. I should also be able to do via. Uh, yeah. I am live on TikTok and YouTube trying to test out how to do this. So I can't see anybody's comments, but I can pause, I can mute. So thank you for putting up with me. This, I'm trying to figure out where I will see the comments. Oh my goodness, I have this poof of hair right here that just makes me, I feel like the kid from the Little Rascals. There's that one piece of hair sticking up at the top of his head. Okay. So how can I see? I'm trying to see it on here. 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 Recent. I can't see my own live.
Usually a little bit
Curiouser. Live. Let's see. Live.
As a DM, I'm from.
I am live. So are all other people.
Dungeon Master.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Not doing that. Okay. I have been looking for a song up here that is. There's a mega episode of Egyptology on right now. Oh, it should be ELO. And that's my passionate one. Okay, I'm going to play this song while I'm trying to figure something out. Get ready for it. Oh, you might not be able to hear it if it's coming through my headphones. Tap the heart, tap the screen to let me know if you can hear the music and or me, because I don't think you'll be able to hear. Ooh, this is interesting. Let's see if I can share this. This is new. Ah, yeah, there it is. So tap the screen if you can hear the music, please. I'm gonna switch. Okay, let's see if I can replace. Is it replace? No. There, I switched them around. There. Ah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it changed all of that. That's kind of cool. Ooh. Okay, I am playing with this and enjoying it. And I cannot see your comments because it's a totally bizarre thing that I'm doing here because I'm going through Restream. Okay. There we go. Okay. I said it. Cancel. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta go back. Okay, let's do that again. Whew. Whew. Got a fruit fly. Dive popping my nose. Okay. Tap the screen if you can see me.
Surprisingly, it's like crickets.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Something seems to have happened. Did I get a... Okay, I'm gonna stop this and see. Stop. Okay, now let's try to get rid of that. Here, remove. There. All right. And now I need to pull back on my face. Okay, don't need music. Oops. Chat. Chat. Okay. This has no, it's not giving me the. Uh. So I just put a show. Tap the screen if you can see me on TikTok. Tap the screen if you can see and hear me. Hmm. Oh. Hey, I'm not. Comment something so I can see if I can see it. TikTok, are you there? This is I see. Learn free screen share. Ooh, okay. Uh, sources. Where are the sources of my chats? Overlay. Yeah. Okay. If I don't do the overlay, will I be able to see? Okay, I just stopped the overlay of my thing. Only showing me the option for getting Restream comments or YouTube comments because I'm also
Maybe you
live.
have your TikTok, like your TikTok comments off.
No, I don't know how to do that if I'm. See, I don't know how to do that then. Edit channel. Don't think I should do that while I'm live. No, it's on. Toggle streaming. But it shows me this stuff at the bottom, which I can close or open. I can open.
Those are your own gifts that you're sending to yourself.
Right, but I don't want to go down. This is me. But I can't subscribe to myself, so I'm still watching. There's 8 people there. Okay. And did you comment?
Mm-hmm.
I can't see anything you commented. Need help. Need help. Can you see the other people's comments? You can you? Okay, interesting. Okay, let me ask. Chat GPT will know. because ChatGPT knows everything. Maybe not. All right, I'm going to ask it live. When streaming live from Restream to TikTok, how do I see comments from my TikTok viewers?
So when you're on your live, you're
Yeah.
supposed to slide left, it said.
Okay, but I can't on here because
So you do it on the phone.
I know on the phone I slide right, yeah. But here I'm not seeing myself live
No, we're walking.
on here. Ooh, and it's 1 o'clock. We have to go to the thing. Oh, you're walking there. That's right. Okay. See on my TikTok studio. Yeah. All right. Well, that's an old one. That's a video analysis from before. I am sorry if you are commenting and I can't see you. It's because I am testing this streaming live from Restream so that I can do this on my computer. Yeah, but I can't see myself going live on my phone.
Go live on your phone first and then watch your live on your computer.
I could, but I don't know how that works. That's what I'm here to do. Figure it out. All right. So let's restream. Please message me if you have any ideas because I'll see messages. I will not necessarily see your Use the TikTok live monitor. Once you're streaming to TikTok through Restream, a TikTok live monitor button appears next to your TikTok channel in the Restream dashboard or studio. Okay. Not canceling. No. Not ending the stream. No. I do not see. Oh, is that's me. That's the other thing. That's there. Mhm. Settings. Video. Audio. Okay. Virtual background. Nope. Shortcuts. Mm, Not seeing it. Let's see what it says. Open monitor on different device or tab. Oh, now I am opening. Alternative TikTok. Oh, I wonder if I can see it through my TikTok studio. I can do it on my TikTok studio. Oh, no, see it again. Yay! Okay, so if I live.
Mom. Mom.
She's upstairs. I don't know. Oh, yes. Okay.
You can touch that. So I want y'all to watch this, and then we're going to talk
Nope,
about it.
that's not it. Okay. Here. No. Oh, fix it, not. Hug. Of course, a hug. Hugs. I love your hugs. Okay. How do I see my phone live? I look up here.
Desperate.
No. Okay. There. Yay! Thank you. Thank you for your patience. I can now see the comments. Yay! Woohoo! So yes, I don't have to have the volume on my phone up because that's a duplicate. But now I can see the comments. So thank you. I'm going to type this here. Thanks for your patience. There we go. Oh, and oh my gosh, 24 of you have the patience to sit through me while I'm figuring this out. I am live streaming through Restream to YouTube and TikTok because sometimes I'd just rather not use my phone. And once in a while, um, I want to share things too when I'm on my live and I don't know how to share different information on it, like different screens, books, things like that. So I like this. I like this a lot. It's really cool. And I could also be streaming to uh, LinkedIn and Facebook, but I'm just keeping it to the two streams right now until I get a little better at this. And I don't do Instagram. I don't understand Instagram. If you're an Instagram person, please feel free to educate me on Instagram. I'm not very good at it. Alrighty. Now, there was something I was going to do right now. Get the deschooling information. Okay, deschooling. We are talking about deschooling, the 30 days deschooling is natural learning, home education. It's a transition, a meaningful and vital transition. Now I'm going to open this first. Okay, deschooling 30-day plan. Yes, there it is. Okay. And we are on.
Do you have any chocolate?
No. Well, yes, I do actually, but I don't want it to be all gone. If I tell you where it is, you're going to take it home.
I'll bring it to you before.
You'll bring it to me? Did I just stab you in the head?
Yeah. Where is it?
Beside my bed.
Okay, I'm getting it.
Chocolate.
It's a big secret. You
Uh, all right. Hi, Regina. Okay, we are rebuilding our lens. Wait a minute. We were on 12. Celebrate wasted time. I'm sure we did that. We didn't. We're on week 2. It's real. Follow the questions, learn with the body, listen to boredom, ditch grades. Yeah. Okay. So redefine learning. We did make a list of 20 things you had. Trust the process. Learning doesn't always look productive. We got that. Explore passion, even if it's Minecraft or fashion. I don't know if you guys know about the the great website that allows you to design your own clothing. It is called
Mama, Mom, I couldn't find it.
Fashion Nova, I believe it's called.
Then can you help me?
No, not Fashion Nova. It's not that one. It's ah, oh, 1:30 already. Now I'm going to throw something more into the mix. Throwing something more into the mix means on Zoom for my students, which of course, a kiss and a hug. Oh, you're wonderful. Thank
Maybe
you.
me kissing.
Want to jump up here for a second? Oh, okay. Just for a second, though. Just for a second. Oh, thank you. Oh, and now you're done.
Tastes
Good.
good.
Levi, did you get one? Chocolate?
Oh,
Okay. Hey, I am the great and powerful granny. Yes. Thank you. Ooh, those are good. That's like going to shoot my diabetes through the roof. Oh. Thank you for everybody for liking the live. I really appreciate it. Okay, so I am on Zoom, on TikTok, on YouTube, and when I upgrade and Restream, I will also be on LinkedIn and Facebook. Deschooling. Yes. That stupid fruit fly. Don't like it. Deschooling is the process, the very important process of understanding real learning and not forcing learning that has been decided by other people that don't know you, don't know your family, don't know your traditions, don't know what you're interested in, and they're just prescribing what you need to learn. Well, that's fine if that's what you want to do. If you're choosing that, bonus. Go for it. Happy for you. And okay. Deschooling is a meaningful and vital transition from conventional schooling to natural learning, home education. Why do we call it conventional rather than traditional? Because conventional is what it is. Traditional learning is the natural learning. We have only had government funded school for 200 years, roughly. Not even, just almost. So you really got to know um, that real learning happens outside of school. In fact, anything at all, you say something that you learned in school or you read in a textbook, and I guarantee it came from real life. It came from somebody experiencing it, doing it. Yeah. So that's what you want to do. Okay. It offers families the opportunity to step back. Can I move this over? Step back from the arbitrary, compulsory. I'm gonna have to get this fruit fly. Gonna get it. Structures and rediscover learning as a natural, life integrated process. During this time, both parents and children reflect, redefining their goals and values. Rather than following a rigid, forced academic schedule, families engage in interest led exploration, rest, creativity, play, and deep connection and attunement. Structured lessons can absolutely be a part of school deschooling as long as they are chosen willingly, not assigned out of habit or obligation. This self directed approach builds intrinsic motivation and lays a strong foundation for sustainable, joyful learning at home or anywhere, thereby regaining your natural love of learning. Now, I am noticing that the quality, the video quality of my live is not what I'm going from Restream to TikTok. Video quality seems to be a little less than, it's definitely not what I'm seeing. But when I go from my phone, I wonder if I went from my phone through Restream, that might be what I'll try next time. So we are talking now. I'm going to do the ticker. I'm going to do the ticker, not the chat, the captions. Ticker. Add the ticker. I haven't show the ticker. Follow learnfree.ca. Yay. Can't wait till it. Mm-hmm. That's a cool thing I can do because I'm going through Restream. And now what I'm going to do is day 12 deschooling. Day 12 of deschooling. Oh, I gotta add some spaces in there. You what? I thought you were going with mommy. No, you're not going with mommy. Mommy left with Levi?
Yeah.
Okay. You're just here with me?
Yeah, can I get my laptop, please? I did.
Yes. I will help. This is the 30-day deschooling challenge. Save. See, day 12. 30-day deschooling challenge. All right, ready? Zoom. All it needs is my not there. There you go.
Oh my goodness. You always like.
Okay. Day 12. Fill the curriculum. I know we did this before. Throw out any school at home binders. I know we did this one before, but I want to stress how important it is. Because, so for instance, when you have a workbook or something like that, you're going to feel a compulsion to complete it or force it. So, for instance, with a child that is, let's say, 7 years old and male, uh, not reading yet, but loves letters, um, and you get some workbooks. Well, they might look at them and go, "Oh, those are cool," and they might like doing them. That's great. That's wonderful. But they might not. They might look at it and it hold their attention for like 5 seconds, maybe a minute. They might do some of the find a words where you have to find the letters and that kind of thing. Um, you don't need to force it. Let them play with the letters. Let them explore those letters and how they go together. Let them make the connection between the, the letters that are in a word that they might not even know how to read, but you could read it for them and say, oh, this is the word hope, right? Let's find the first letter. And they will find them all. They might not finish the whole word, but they might, and they might find it, and they might lose interest. Let them lose interest because if you try to force them, they will not want to do it again, and they won't want to do it with you. When they have their natural innate interest, their innate, what's the other word I'm looking for? Their their motivation is intrinsic. When they are not being told what, and they're picking up a book and looking at it, or picking up a toy and playing with it, and you're observing, those are the times when they are learning most, not when we're telling them what to do. If they have asked us, hey, what's this letter? Great. Then they trust you and they're coming to ask you a question. They want your input, right? Now, you know your child better than anybody. No teacher, no principal, no social worker, no other person is going to know your child as well as you do. So this morning, workbook comes out because of stress in the parent's mind, not out of desire for the child, right? Leave it around. Leave it kicking around. When they pick it up on their own, say, hey, that looks cool. What's in it? And if they don't pick it up, don't worry about it. I am hearing a lot of information from families. So, for instance, today I had a family that had that concern. She said, "Oh, he was doing so good in this course, and he was on the last section, and he just quit." I said, "That's it. It's like when you're hungry and you eat until you're full. Don't force him to eat the last chapter. Like, you're going to make him hate it. You're going to make him upset. He'll remember you making him or pestering him to do that last part to finish it, there is no requirement to finish it. There is a requirement to recognize, and it's not a requirement. There is the importance of recognizing when you're satisfied, when you've gotten enough. Oh, so being able to recognize when you've had enough. Ah, and you see, it's so fuzzy on the live, and yet my other camera is not fuzzy at all. Very weird. And I'm gonna try to put this down a bit. I don't know if I can do that. I might have to reach over and just bring that down a bit. So, a bit more. I think I need to raise it up a bit. Okay. There. That's better. So allowing your child to recognize when they're done, when they've had their, my mother would call it ample sufficiency. And letting them be done. So if you if you're doing something and I'm trying to think of a good example. So yes, sometimes you're going to want to finish things. So like if I'm making a dress or making a skirt or sewing a pillowcase or something or putting a button on, I don't want to stop halfway and not finish it because otherwise the button won't stay. Natural consequences, natural situation. If your child is doing a course on space sciences or something that they're passionate about and then they stop, they've had enough. They're satisfied. Let them finish them. Don't force them to finish it. Let them finish right there where they say. Then one day they might want to go back to it. You can put a post-it note saying, this is still there for you if you want it. So allow them that freedom, that trust, that decision making, because it's decision making that they never get to do in school. They don't learn how to learn. They learn how to do what they're told. So let's see if there's not. What? There's my live. There, I can see all lovely. Oh, filtered. Yay. Okay. So killing the curriculum just means it doesn't mean curriculum is bad, but you want to throw out anything that is not of value to you, that is not of importance to you. Or your child. That's the person who's doing the learning is the person who benefits. There are lots of kids that make a stand and say, I'm not doing this anymore and you can't make me. No, if you don't do it, you're the one that doesn't get the information. I already have done all of this, right? If you don't pass this math test, I'm not going to fail. And I'm not going to be able, I'm not the one that's not going to be able to afford that I want to buy because I don't understand. And I hate math test. I'm not saying do math tests or do math texts. Helping kids understand that the benefit for them is, or the benefit of anything is to them and not to other people, then it's meaningful to them. So, shall we wait another day to go on to the next day, or shall we do a double day? Because we have missed a lot of days. And like I said, this is the 30 days of schooling. It doesn't have to be done in 30 days, right? Because it does take longer. And a lot of times you'll be schooling 1 month for every year that you've been in school. So kids begin to lose interest in school within a year or 2 years of being in school. So we are not schooling, we are deschooling. We are reassigning the meaning of learning in our brains. We are reassociating what learning really is. Any more? Hi, Miles. Hello. Hello to all the 20 of you who are here. I think I'm going to allow us to move forward because I'm ready. So, not the chat, but the captions. We'll go to day 13 and starting day 13 of the deschooling program, the deschooling challenge. Day 13 is self-direction. Let the learner decide what they want to do. So, learning what you're interested in, when you're interested in, how you're interested is more important than just swallowing pre-chewed food that somebody else has created for you. Somebody else's decision about what you do. Now, that doesn't mean to say, and there's always a million different ways to look at something. If you see somebody doing something, you might be interested in it. So, families and family members, friends, relatives, neighbors, when those experiences are occurring, then it gives a child ideas. Oh, what's that like? I'd like to try that. So they still need to be exposed to opportunities, right? How does a kid know they don't like fishing if they've never been fishing or they've never had the opportunity to fish? Uh, you might find out that your children are interested in all sorts of things that you've never done because they're not your things, right? So, for instance, I'm not into trucks really, but my grandson is 5, and he loves most like going to the John Deere dealership and jumping on a combine harvester and seeing what it's like. Oh, I'm fuzzy again. Focus. Apologize for the fuzziness. All right. How do you decide? Like you're the one that's the learner is the person deciding. How do we do that? How do we not bring up a whole list of things that we've been taught? We've been taught this is what you're supposed to learn at different ages, which is not relevant to your child. Doesn't mean that all that stuff isn't important. It is important, but it might not be important now. It might not be important to your child. It might be not important for brain development. Not everybody know everything. Now, I wonder if we have. Ooh, that's interesting. I can support this stream. Oh my goodness, I can put a QR code on this stream. I didn't know that. So now that I can see your comments, what are some things that you have chosen to learn that somebody else didn't tell you to learn? What topics were never taught in school that you believe are essential? And how can you explore these now? There are 14 of you there. Let's bring out some things that you didn't learn at school but think are important. I did not learn at school how to change the toilet in my house. I had to go to Home Depot and take a workshop for women because, of course, people presume women need these more than anybody. But I believe everybody needs this information. How to remove the toilet, if there's a flood or a leak in your toilet. How do you assess that? How do you audit that? How do you fix that? Yeah. Let's see if there's any chat. Nothing from YouTube. Let's see. Any YouTube comments? I'm just making sure that's there. I am not seeing them, but that might just be me. I should go check it out. If I go to my YouTube channel and see. Our channel. Yay. And now I know how to do this. I'm really excited. I have an open Zoom from 1:30 to 2:30 today, so that any of the 200 plus students that I have in my school, which is a school that is designed for students to choose their own learning, and we support the students that are doing that. So, bet you didn't know that was a thing, and there are more. Like, you decide what you learn, when you learn it, how you learn it, and we support you and assist you in them. Should that really be the way schools are? Is that really more important than somebody top down telling you what to do rather than, hey, let me help lift you up? Let me help you get to where you're going, point you in the right direction, give you the skills, the tools, the important people that you need to talk to. Learning how to learn, so much more important, especially in situations like COVID or where you have to pivot and something's gone wrong and you know everything's changed. What do you do? Well, knowing how to do this is important. Okay. TikTok. All right. I see. I am trying to see my YouTube live. See, it's cool. They're not directing you individually. You are having to be a cog, right? You have to be part of the machine rather than being an individual that has thoughts and ideas and different thoughts from other people. Okay, so there are no comments. There's one person watching my shared stream. Nice. Thank you. Hey, one person is one person. I appreciate every eyeball. One person, two eyeballs. We gotcha. Right, everybody. I value everybody, and I thank you for being here. Okay. And now there's 16 of you there, so 32 eyeballs. Thank you for your 32 eyeballs, and or 32 ears, because hey, I am going to close this window and this window because I've got way too many windows open. This is one of the things that happens with me is I get really, really interested in things, and I'll open like 100 tabs. Rabbit hole learning is my favorite. So let's move forward. I want to reread that statement about deschooling. So deschooling, 30-day deschooling challenge. Deschooling is a meaningful, vital transition from conventional schooling to natural learning, home education, independent learning, autodidactic. That's what it means. Auto meaning, you know, automatic, like just that term. When you go into the language of English, it is everything, all the languages. Throw them all in a pot, stir them up, and you've got English. So what I'm going to do right now is move this over here. And, I have a great series of a couple of books called The Latin and Greek Roots of English. And Greek roots of English. Now, there are more roots of English because there. So right now, I'm just going to go into the Latin and Greek roots. There are Arabic roots. So the word sugar comes from Arabic. I bet you didn't know. A lot of our language comes from different languages. So here we go. Okay. Auto means self. So good examples are automotive. So an automotive is something that moves by itself. Autopilot, when you put an airplane on autopilot to do the basics. I'm just going to go right into this because autodidact is, if you look up the word didactic, you will find the definition for didact is Didact is a noun that means a didactic person, someone who teaches or preaches in a moralizing way. Learn more about the okay, let's see examples from dictionary.com, Webster's. There's all sorts of places. Now, moralizing. I'm curious about that use of the word moralizing way. A didactic person, one over inclined to instruct others. But an autodidact is somebody who must be over inclined to instruct themselves. It is 2:05 p.m. The origin of the word didact. And this is part of challenging your assumptions. Don't believe just because a dictionary says this is what the word means. Don't limit the use of that word to that specific area or definition. Let's see. Okay, where's the. Okay. Origin of the word didact. Okay, I was looking for that. There it is. Hello. Oh, I've got way too many tabs open, and it's causing. I have to make a fly catcher. Closing that. Closing that. Closing that. Okay. This should be better. First recorded in 1950 to 55, probably back formation from didactic. Let me see, didactic. This is why it takes me 100 times longer to complete anything, because I'm always asking those questions. So I know auto is from the origin root of another language. So I get rabbit hole learning all the time, but it is great because it helps you really secure that information in your brain. If you just read stuff without understanding it, then it's not going to be meaningful to you. Okay, I'm going to close that. So, any more comments down there? Andy, hello. I would absolutely love to have. I'm doing a little test here too. So, in one of the tabs I have open is a sociocracy test. It's a test your level. So, have you ever been a part of a consent process with clarifying questions, quick reactions, and consent round? I'm somewhat aware, but I've never done it. I have seen the process, but not facilitated. Have you ever observed a selection process with nominations, change round, or consent? I've seen it, but once or twice. Um, how do you feel about integrating objections? Um, okay. Have you ever been a part of a sociocratic performance review with improvement rounds and forming an improvement plan? No, I haven't. In your meetings, do you consent to the agenda during meetings? Ooh, that's interesting. Consent-based society. That is sociocracy. Um, have you ever co-created a proposal sociocratically within the 3-step program? No, I haven't. I know what it is, but if you designed a circle structure for an organization, how would you go about it? It would have circles and roles, right? I would define the aims. I think I could piece together a structure, but it seems daunting. That's what I would say. What would be able to write a role description for a role? Yeah, I'm not as intelligent about this as I thought I was. Are you part of an organization, a circle that is interested in sociocracy or already using sociocracy? No, I am not in a sociocratic school, so not necessarily intelligent, I guess, but knowledgeable. I agree. Sociocracy for all may contact me. I agree that all may store my information. Yes. Yes. And now I can close this window. Thank you for letting me go through that. Some people may say, oh, my score is 14. Your level is learning. Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm sharing this to my You're seeing gummy bears? Don't put your face so close to the screen. I'm so mean. I'm so mean. But I want to make him aware of what is it? The myopia. His eyes to have myopia. What do I want to talk about? The thing that I wanted to post. That's a very lot of gummy bear.
Raise your hand if you like gummy bear songs.
I love gummy bears, but sour kinds. Because I like sucking the sour stuff off and then spitting out the part. Okay. Gone. And then okay. All right. Now I have cleared away some things and I have some more information from one of my students. Yay. Because I like helping them find what they're interested in and not being forced into doing things that they're not interested in.
Wow.
Okay. And we are streaming through via Restream. Thank you, Restream, for providing this opportunity. When I am able to afford an upgrade. I will be going live from not just TikTok and YouTube, but also Facebook and LinkedIn. I've already been approved and have uh, streamed live on LinkedIn quite a few times. Righty. And today's day 13 of the deschooling challenge is letting the learner decide what they want to learn today, what they want to do today. Self-direction. And if you don't know about the self-directed website, I'm going to provide that at the bottom of my screen here. Oh, wait, no, I'm going to put that in here. Okay. Take that out. Put this in. Okay, show. Should be above the ticker. Yay, selfdirected.org. Go there. Check it out. Learn for yourself what it means to direct your own learning. And that will help you help your kids learn to be self-directed. And, you know, I think I'm 62 in a week, and my kids are very independent because that meant a lot to me. I wanted to make sure that they would be okay on their own 2 feet. I did coddle them. I did pave the way in a lot of ways, but I also tried to make sure that they were able to handle things on their own. So I have one daughter who absolutely doesn't want anything to do with me because whatever reasons, but she is so independent. I don't have to worry about her. I am happy that she is living her best life. Um, and and my goal in business is not the same goal as anybody else that I know. I have never heard an entrepreneur say, my goal in my business is to become redundant. I want to teach everybody what they need to know, and so that they can do this on their own. So I now I have to go. But I would like to say thank you very much for joining me. And I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to take that away and say thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. And I'm going to show this now. There you go. So I will be live again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will be focusing on day 14, celebrate wasted